Every story begins with a spark. For me, that spark was a table, a handful of friends, and a world that didn't exist yet.
From silence came a spark of flame, a whisper calling out my name. In firelight the stories awoke, through ash and ember dreams were spoke. Each strike a wish, each glow a guide, the heart remembers what the hands provide. Rise up, oh flame, let the stars be forged. Through the dark we'll find our course. In every breath, in every chord, our hearts ignite the fables of the forge. Through storm and night, the hammer falls, the echo sings through iron halls. The spark becomes a shining roar, the dream we shaped forevermore. The fire sings, the world takes form, hope reborn from the beating storm. Rise up, oh flame, let the stars be forged. Through the dark we'll find our course. In every dream the soul is stored, our hearts alive, the fables of the forge. When shadows fade and dawn returns, the forge still glows, the spirit burns. Each story told, each heart restored, the light will lead us evermore. So rise up, oh flame, and let it be known, from spark to star our legends grown, together bound by heart and stone, forevermore. The fables of the
Long before the age of kings and kingdoms, before heroes had names or songs called their own, there was only the forge. It was said that every story, every soul began here. Not in ink, nor in stone, but in flame. For the fire remembers what the world forgets. The gods called it Idran's heart, the first flame that ever burned. And from its embers, they shaped the skies, the seas, and the creatures who would walk between them. But when the gods turned away, when their gaze faded to the stars, the fire grew still, waiting until one night it stirred again. From the stillness came movement. A heart shuddered and breathed, sparked into embers, and from those embers, something formed. At first, it was only light, shifting, uncertain, like dawn learning how to rise. But the forge remembered. It remembered the shape of courage, the weight of kindness, the voice of wonder, and it gave that memory form. A hand reached from the flame, small, trembling, yet unburned. A face followed, eyes opening to a world yet to be written. She, he, it was the first of the Emberborn, a child of story itself, forged to wander the sleeping worlds and wake them. The Emberborn took its first step upon the anvil, and the world answered. Stone became earth, air became sky, water danced around the flame like silver threads of life. For where the forge walked, creation followed. And so, the first flame rose, no longer bound to the gods, nor to the dark. It was the birth of the wandering fire, the spark that would ignite every tale to come.
From the quiet, from the deep, where the stars themselves still sleep, something stirs beyond the flame, calling softly, speaking names. A breath of gold, a thread of fire. The forge awakes, the heart aspires to shape the world from ash and gleam, to teach the dark to dream. Oh, gentle spark, your song is new, but all the stars remember you. The heart remembers every light that burned before the dawn was bright. Every hope the world forgot, the fire kept it faded not. From ember glow to endless skies, the forge will rise. The forge will rise. The winds will hum, the stones will sing to greet the flame. The gods did bring a story shaped in molten gold, a soul reborn, a tale retold. And in the flame's first trembling breath was love that conquers even death. The world was waiting to begin, and found its heartbeat deep within. The heart remembers through the flame, through every life that learns its name. Though time may fade and stars may die, the forge will rise. Peace to
The Emberborn wandered through the newborn world, barefoot upon the glowing sands of time. Everywhere they walked, life followed. Flowers bent toward their warmth. Rivers carved new paths to greet them. In every stone they touched, a spark of story took root. And where their tears fell, Forests grew, silent witnesses of the first dream. But the world was vast and quiet, too quiet. For all that was made, there was no one yet to remember it. The Emberborn knelt beside the river's edge. Their reflection stared back, flickering, uncertain, like flame without air. And for the first time, they felt the cold. From beyond the horizon, something stirred. Not of the forge, not of the flame. A shadow, watching, jealous of the light. For where there is creation, destruction learns its name. And so, beneath the newborn sky, the first balance was struck. Fire and ash, light and shadow, the world had begun to breathe.
When the world was still and sleeping, I awoke to light's first breath. In the calm my heart was keeping, every sound the dark had left. The river spoke in silver dreams, the stars above would softly gleam, but none to call and none to hear. The echo of my flame was clear. Is this what it means to live? To burn alone, yet still forgive? When the world was still, I found my name. In the hush of fire, I felt the same. Though the night was cold and shadows near, the forge within still burns sincere. I'll walk this world of ash and gold and find the stories yet untold. Through mountain, stone, and forest deep, I'll wake the hearts that dare to sleep. For even silence has a song, and I was born to sing along. There's warmth beyond the endless gray, a spark that guides the lost their way. If I must stand when all else fades, then I'll be the light the dark remains. When the world was still, I found my flame. Through fear and night, I'll rise again. For in my heart the forge remains alive. Through joy alive, through pain, though stars may fade, though time may chill, I burn